gutless, spineless, clueless. They're all the things. Outclassed. Jose outclassed by his former player. Shocking performance. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I don't really like to come on here and rant. That's not really my style. I like to give, you know, two sides to the story. There's only one side to the story. That was shit. It was awful. You know, we get the goal after 3 minutes. Fine. Good goal. Well worked. Then after that, we had nothing. Derby were calm, composed on the ball. They're in the Championship, for God's sake. I thought we were the Championship side. Martial coming into the side today, he had a very good first half. I thought the only good moments that we had were from him. As soon as he touched the ball, he made something happen. Going down the outside of players, coming inside, put it on a plate for Lukaku, who missed. Involved in the first goal, fair enough. Just didn't kick on. Nothing in midfield. At the back, Jesus. Phil Jones, I spoke about Valencia being officially done, and I know his thing was on the cards. Phil Jones, again, he's another player who's been done for ages, but that was awful. Awful. Nothing to do with the penalty. Forget that. He's a centre half. I wouldn't even expect him to score. You know, forget about the penalties. We shouldn't even be relying on, you know, a last minute Fellaini header to get us back in the game against them. Sergio Romero's kicking was horrendous all game. Awful. And I haven't seen it back, so I don't know whether he had to come and do that. I don't know if it was the defender's fault for even letting the striker be one-on-one, because a lot of fans were getting on Romero's back saying, why the hell is he coming out and doing that? But I haven't seen it back. But then, you know, to be fair, we started playing after that when we were at 10 men. You know, Fellaini comes on for all the stick he does get. He saved us today. Well, for a certain bit to get it through to extra time. Sorry, to penalties. Forget the competition. Yeah, it's not about the competition, and it's not 3 points drop, but it's just that snowball effect. You know, we're going to be inconsistent this season. The quality is not there. You see Pogba getting attacked in the media, in the press. Certain United fans saying, you know, why is he coming out and saying this? Because it's shit. That's why. We're at Manchester United. We're at Old Trafford. We should be coming out and attacking teams. He's right. He's right. You know, why get attacked for saying the truth? Someone's got to say it. Someone's got to say it. You know, it's not all Jose Mourinho's fault, but a big part of it is. A big part of it is. At the end of the day, the players are not playing attacking football. They don't have a clue. They're playing sideways. They're playing backwards. We've got no periods of sustained pressure. Derby County, Frank Lampard, first season managing, and outsmarts Jose. A seasoned pro who has a winning track record. How far does that go? How far does Jose was good? How far do we lean on that? I spoke to Noel Gallagher yesterday at the free-for-alls. He said something that stuck in my head. You know, they never thought that Liverpool would have gone, you know, 20-odd years without winning, you know, the top division, Premier League. But he also said you never thought United would go 6 years without winning it. So that's the thing you got to think about. How long do we look at these things? How long before we just become a historical club? We used to be good, because that's what I feel with Jose. People are saying, you know, he's had a great CV. He's a winner, but he isn't anymore. He isn't anymore. He got outfought, out-tacticked, outdone by a former player, Frank Lampard, with Championship players. David Nugent up front. I'm probably going to look back on this in the morning and think maybe I was a bit too strong. I don't know. Maybe I won't. It's not really my style to come on here and rant. But after seeing that, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's not really many positives I can pick out. The only one is the fact that Martial showed glimpses of why he should be starting. All right, it's against Derby, but you can see what he wants to do. Lukaku, yes, again, he was feeding off scraps, but the things that he does have to do, yes, there's two sides to the arguments. He needs service. Lukaku's a striker that I've been saying he needs to be baby-fed. I come out and said about the Lacazette thing when I said I think he's a better footballer than him. He can't make chances out of nothing. People showing me clips from Everton. I don't give a shit what he done at Everton. What's he doing now? Little things, lazy, offside. Little things, not looking after the ball, passing, misplacing passes. He wasn't the only one today. I'm not just digging him out. It was an awful team performance. But I'm just saying, when your back's really against the wall and you need your number 9 to look after the ball and get you going, it just didn't happen today. He was unlucky to hit the post. I'll give him that. The penalties, there's not really much point in talking about penalties. Penalties are lottery. You know, Derby scored 100% of their penalties, and then you're left with Phil Jones to take the last one. You're asking for trouble. I don't care about that. But just the performance, man. Just the performance. I'm so disappointed. Drop your views in the comments in the boxes below. We go to West Ham. You know, I spoke to Tunde earlier. Good fan. Always comes on. He reckons if Mourinho doesn't win that game, that that he doesn't last till Christmas. I don't know, maybe that's a bit hasty, because if you go on a couple of wins, you know what football's like. But if we don't win that, you start to see that momentum, that snowball effect start going on. Drop your views in the comments below. Thanks for watching.